Good morning, all you YouTube winners. Coming at you today on our BitcoinAcademy.net YouTube channel. I just wanted to come out here personally and talk to you guys about how over in our Patreon we have launched a multi-million-dollar trade, and we launched it using Polkadot. So this is a freebie for you guys. This is a little bit about what we do in our Patreon group. We have turned many people into multimillionaires. We are not day traders. We are swing traders. We do not make money. We create wealth, and that is all that we do over at the BitcoinAcademy.net. So you can check us out at my Patreon channel, which we are about to take private, and when it goes private, it will be locked forever. That channel is patreon.com/CryptoJay. So guys, let me jump in here with you. We've made 3 trades and we are well on our way to multi-million-dollar profit in these 3 trades. But let me show you how it panned out. I put Polkadot on our radar back 2.5 years ago before Polkadot came out. And when I did, I said, guys, we need to keep an eye on this when it comes out. With 20 plus years experience in the markets, I was able to pick up our very first trade here on Polkadot. I personally bought, I said to folks, I said, listen, Polkadot has a long ways to go to actually have their project underway. If you look at their white paper and you look at their roadmap, you'll see they have a lot of phases to go through. So be that as it may, I said to folks, let's get a small position of Polkadot and let's build on our position. So here's what we did. Right here, let me use my draw tool. Right here, guys, at $2.83 on August the 20th or maybe August the 21st, one of these 2 days here, I purchased 1,860 Polkadot coins at a price of $2.83. That cost me $5,200 and $52.65. When we made this trade, I told our patrons we may only be in this to $5 or $6 because I saw this running up to about $6, $7 and kind of capping out. It hit 682 and capped out right here on this big red candle. That was the 27th of August, not too many days later. On this next green candle here, we exited our position. And when we exited our position, we now had $11,100 on that trade. We did nothing with Polkadot for weeks, for months. As Polkadot continued to go, we moved all the way over here. I could see that we had this kind of continuation pattern forming. And so the last time we dropped down in here on the day of Christmas, the 24th, at $4.88, I put the entire $11,100 back in this trade. After we broke out here 6 days later, and we broke out of this wedge heading to new highs, I gave our entire Patreon team, they'll be happy to back me up, just come join us, and they'll tell you everything I'm telling you just happened. There are a lot of people that took advantage of this trade. I gave everybody a $19 to $21 target. About a week ago, as we were down in here, coming through here, I actually came out, adjusted my target to $24 to $25. If you've taken any of my courses at all, you know that there are plenty of buyers on the way up. So I always sell my position on the way to target. So if my target's 24 to 25, which we hit, let's see, yesterday we hit 23.69, and then today we've hit as much as 24.12. Last night I put out a message in our Patreon that I sold Polkadot for roughly, it was just a little less, but roughly $53,000. And I didn't sell it to USDT, I didn't sell it to dollars, I didn't sell it to USD coin. I actually sold it, ladies and gentlemen, into another cryptocurrency that we currently hold as a team, and we're way up. I mean, we're up thousands of % already, but yesterday we took a second position At 0.039, we purchased Theta Fuel. Now, I'm not going to give you my target of where this is actually going. But what I am going to tell you, because that wouldn't be fair to all the folks paying for Patreon, but I will tell you that my target far exceeds $1 on Theta Fuel. Far exceeds $1 on Theta Fuel. And if we go to $1, understand this. Yesterday, I switched $53,000 divided by 0.039. And after my commissions, it was right at 1.3 million Theta Fuel tokens. Now in our Patreon, many of us already have many, many millions of Theta Fuel. And we are up big time. I mean, the first run on Theta Fuel was 3,000%. We've purchased more Theta Fuel down here. We're way up on Theta Fuel going into these prices. And as I said, my target on this is considerably above $1. I mean, considerably above $1. I'm not giving out that target, but let me just say this to you. When we get to $1, which is not that far off, from 1.39, let's call it 4 cents. When we get to $1, right there, we're talking about a 2,363% move from current price. When we get to $1, our little bitty $5,265 trade we took on DOT the first time, rolled the $11,000 into DOT up to $53,000, and then pivoted into Theta Fuel. When we get to the first target of $1, which is like I say, nowhere near the actual target we have, this trade will be a $1 million trade. I don't know exactly what you're listening to on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure that there's not too many people on YouTube, even though they may have 200,000 people that can't wait for them to say a word on their screen. I'm not sure how many of them have helped 50, 60, 70, 80 people become multimillionaires, but that is exactly what we do. And when I say the words we, I have a partner. His name is George. He's a former Apple tech. He's a former Microsoft tech. And guess what? He helps every one of our patrons with all the tech stuff, all the cybersecurity, all the forks, all the airdrops. We've got an absolutely splendid team of people. We call them the Binge Team. It's called the Binge Team for a reason. It stands for Big Income, No Job. And this video is meant, hopefully, to entice you to come check it out. I think if you'll come check it out for 30 days of your life, it's $77. I think if you'll come check it out, you'll find that every single person in that group will unequivocally tell you that for the last 3 years, what we've been doing is creating a bigger binge team of people that have a big income and no job. And that's really what it's all about. It's not about day trading. It's not about making $50 today. It's not about a trade where you made $10,000 yesterday and gave $7,500 of it back the day after. This is truly about the wealth creation. There is a transfer of wealth happening in cryptocurrency. And there's so many people that are day trading their opportunities away. I happen to know firsthand what it's like to day trade your opportunities away. I was a day trader for about 11 years, very successful day trader, but I first had to lose $500,000 in 3 or 4 years of my life to even become successful. And then when I was successful, it was one of the most stressful things I ever did. Now today, I just continue to create more wealth and show others how to do that. And there is a lot of parts and pieces to creating wealth. It's not just about creating it, but now you have to keep it. You have to get it converted into things that you can enjoy in your life. So I'm encouraging you guys, if you enjoyed this little short video, to come join us. We are in the midst of a multi-million-dollar trade. I will tell you this. If my target gets hit, we would have made over $3 million starting with $5,265. And can I just tell you something? That is one of many, many trades. We had another trade last week. We were up 7 times our money in a very short period of time. I think it was about 37 days. We pivoted that 7 times into a completely different coin and then went 3 times our money in the first day. So we were up 21x our money inside of a 40-day period. And this is what we're doing. Those trades are still going. Those trades are still on. We don't just have 1, we don't just have 5, we don't just have 10. We are involved in some of the top 100 coins in cryptocurrency. Folks, come and join us. We're having a good time. We'll love to see you over at the bitcoinacademy.net or come and join us at our Patreon channel, www.patreon.com/CryptoJay. I think the proof is in the pudding. Come ask everybody how they feel. The big team we've been building has been there for 3 years. All the same people, nobody going anywhere. They do that for a reason. They're making money and having fun. Come join us, folks.